Our news today is the ongoing problem with the air quality due to the Canadian wildfires. The Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection has issued a code red for air quality alert across northwest Pennsylvania. The smoky conditions leading to cancellations and closures. I've got the heavy hitters starting this noon hour with us today, Jamison, Hixenbaugh, and John Lydic. We'll start with you, John, because the news is just breaking from the Seawolves.
Yeah, just in with the last 15 minutes, the Erie Seawolves have postponed tonight's game due to unplayable conditions. Certainly they were ready to get the second half started tonight, so they will now do this as part of a doubleheader coming up on Friday. First pitch for that doubleheader will be 5:05, but didn't want to get out there tonight to start the second half. Certainly, thinking of everybody in this. So it'll be a doubleheader on Friday, 5:05. It's Star Wars night, 6:35 was the original first pitch. You'll have 7-inning games, and if you can't make it to that game, if you had tickets tonight, you can certainly exchange those for any game that's not a playoff game for the rest of the season.
And just real briefly, there is a threshold for how they make this determination.
Yes, so they have a threshold. Major League Baseball does at 200. Certainly, this has been fluctuating, and AJ is certainly more qualified on that end, but it'll fluctuate throughout the day, so it's just best case scenario. It's unplayable conditions, thinking of everybody in mind, from workers, fans, and certainly the players as well.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for popping in and giving us that update. We appreciate that. I know you're busy, so we're going to let you get going. But Jamison, you're going to stick around because you've got more cancellations and closures to talk about today.
I do, specifically the Erie Zoo. I talked to them just moments ago, and the zoo has certain protocols in place based on conversations that they have with the different zoos and aquariums throughout the country. And due to the current air quality, they decided the best thing that they could do for everyone's safety, along with the animals, would be to close for the day.
Right, and you've got some video there that you were out there earlier this morning.
Yeah, you can see it. Right now, the zoo is a ghost town on the outside, and any employees that are working today, they're going to be wearing N95 masks as they walk around the zoo. Most of the animals, as you see right here, have been moved indoors, except for the lions. They were actually outside relaxing, but most of the animals, for the most part, have been moved indoors.
Yeah.
And the zoo staff members are going to be keeping a close eye on all the animals today, just making sure that there's no irritations, any fatigue, or any health issues, making sure that they're not experiencing any of those health issues, if you will. So the zoo can understand that a lot of people might be kind of upset that they decided to close, but they say, due to safety concerns, this was in their best decision.
We want to make sure our guests stay safe. We know it's disappointing that the zoo is closed, but because we are primarily an outdoor venue, we just want to make sure that you're staying healthy and staying inside, keeping, breathing the fresh air, and also coming today wouldn't really offer you too much with most of the animals not being out.
And this is I think it's unusual. I don't recall the zoo ever closing, on a single day for something like this.
I actually asked Emily Smicker that you just heard from, have you ever seen anything like this? She said, no, we have not seen, her personally hasn't, but they are used to kind of the PPE and safety protocols just from the going through the pandemic, so they are kind of used to that. And I did also ask her if they plan on opening tomorrow. They said this is a situation that's kind of ongoing right now. They're going to be monitoring it. They're not sure yet, so it's something we're going to have to kind of keep following, and we'll let you know as soon as we hear anything.
They probably, too, will have to set a threshold, much like Major League Baseball does, with the numbers and what's safe to open and what's safe to close. There are some other things, the Sunset Music Series tonight?
Yep, a couple other cancellations to let you know about. The Sunset Music Series, that's closed.
Canceled.
Canceled, not closed. Yeah. It's canceled for tonight. They're going to be opening once again, I think on July 5th from what I read. So the next one's still a go. And also the Mill Creek Township School District, they actually, all their outdoor activities are canceled for today. Okay.
And as other things happen, check our website because we'll continue to update throughout the day with any ongoing cancellations or closures. But very, very unusual that the zoo is closed down today.
Hopefully they can open soon.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, thanks for joining me. And you'll update us throughout the day.
I will be keeping a close eye on the situation for sure.
Right now